Wait, hold up. I want to know something. Are you chilling on a park bench right now? Are you sitting in the back of the bus, vibing out, possibly hanging from the tree, enjoying the view? Well, you're probably in the right place. This is Not Enough Questions. If you end up liking what you hear, tell a friend or leave a review. Welcome back.
Woo, we in here.
Tyler the Unperceived. I am Julian. Today, my name is Mr. Nobody. So you never know what the question is going to be today.
Yeah, but Mr. Nobody and the Unperceived is pretty good, though.
I like how our names come together just so well.
Right? It's like, y'all, we do not be planning this stuff out like at all.
Not at all.
It's that brain cell.
We share the same brain cell. We found out we've been living we've been living on the same brain cell for a while.
Y'all, if you hear us randomly laugh, I have too much power, and you will see what that is on YouTube.
The Patreon, yeah, too much. If I just start randomly laughing, that's just because I just read something that Tyler has created, because it catches me off guard every single time.
Yeah, I got alerts. Like, you can see things posted up on the screen, and you can laugh with us because it's just silly vibes here.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
I think it's appropriate to start something silly on Silly Saturday. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Should have said to turn your volume down.
I will admit, we usually don't do episodes on a Saturday. This is a unique situation that came up, but I'm glad to be here. Glad to, already be laughing. This was a really great start to the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I guess, Tyler, I'm going to ask you, how was your last 7-ish days?
All right. My last 7 days, they were not too bad. Just been working. I have a lot more things coming up at work now. So that's pretty crazy. I think I'm about to start actually, not y'all, if my job finds this, I be working, but actually working. Because I will say I made a slow start to my job, my new job, which I appreciate, because at my last job, it was kind of like just the nature of it. I was in a private company. So when you start there, it's just kind of like, all right, a week, and then projects, immediately projects. But with this job, I've been able to be more learning, being in meetings and not really having to say too much, and just kind of observing a lot. And being able to really take in what is this job? What will you be doing? And so I've been really appreciative of that. But I can tell that period is I probably got one more month. And then they're going to be like, oh, it's on and popping. What you doing? Are you doing that job that you're supposed to be doing now? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing my job.
I'm doing it. I'm kind of, yeah. I know what I'm doing. Don't question. Don't look too hard at my notes. Just
right.
Just know you're paying me.
Right. Know that I'm still a little confused, but I'm doing something. I'm on the clock doing a thing that you told me to do.
Absolutely.
Or that I saw a need, and I'm meeting it. But yeah, that's basically been it. I went to my therapist for the first time in person yesterday.
Hooray!
That was really cool. Yeah, it was so funny because y'all know I be talking about Janora. She clocked me at the end of the session this time, because I was like, yeah, I'm more relaxed here than I thought I would be. And she was like, you could have been more relaxed. I was like, oh. Girl, what you mean like that?
What you mean?
I'm like, you know what? I let it pass. I didn't say nothing when she said it, but I was like, I clocked that. Wait a minute.
I'm real relaxed. She could have been more relaxed. Huh? Excuse me?
I'm like, whoa, come on now. But, that's what she does. That's what I pay her to do. Hurt my feelings a little bit. It's okay. hurt my little feelings and cry in front of her. So yeah, I guess that was my 7 days.
Oh, that's actually really funny. That is so funny. I'm still in the process of looking for a therapist. It's not on the front burner and not on the back burner. It's somewhere in the middle. There's been a lot of things, because I've been doing a lot. I had to get my front windshield wiper.
The wipers?
No, not the wipers. The windshield, the actual window.
Oh, the actual shield.
Yeah.
From the wind. Okay.
Yeah, because
y'all are really getting I have no filter right now. I'm about to just start saying ridiculous things.
Be prepared.
I'm sorry.
Be prepared. Buckle up. Enjoy the ride.
Silly Saturdays, full space. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I had to get my car window shield replaced because a couple of weeks ago, I think I might have mentioned this. I was driving on the highway going to a work event and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what hit my window, but it actually cracked it. And I was always afraid because when you have a car and you're just driving,
Yes.
you always hear those like
Yes.
something hitting, and I'm like, and I was always thinking something's gonna crack it.
It's like that's the big one.
Yeah. So whatever that day was, I don't know what thing it was, but it actually it chipped it, and I'm like. And like I'm trying to keep my car as nice as possible, as long as possible, because I'm not trying to get another car anytime soon. This one it's actually really good on gas.
That's crazy. I'm not trying to take over your last 7 days, but it's real crazy that you said that because I guess it's been a while since we did the podcast, so a little past 7 days, but my transmission like died in front of the Jiffy Lube after I got my oil change.
Oh. Not in front of
and I was like, why is my car not driving? And then it could still reverse. It just could drive. Like if I put it in drive, it wasn't going nowhere. If I put it in reverse, I could have got home. But
well, you can hit 30. You can hit 30 going in reverse. I think that's the speed limit that they set for it.
That would be insane. Insane. But also I could probably apply to be a stunt double if I did that. Anyways, it was craziness.
Hey, look, if you haven't seen the very first episode, I talk about me being a stunt double. Go check out that video at some point in time. But
because he could be a stunt double, y'all. He's like, I'm like, y'all think I'm silly. He is like Action Jackson silly. That's what that is. I'm more like I'm gonna sit in your house and make funny commentary all day.
You're gonna have a great time. I guarantee you. Tyler is a funny person. Tyler is a funny person.
I get that a lot. Most people meet me and just start laughing because I just start saying something absolutely silly. I wasn't trying to hijack your 7 days, but I was just like, I feel you because the cars, like when something happened to your car, you'd be like, my heart.
Yeah, no, I was like, I need to get this fixed immediately because I'm pretty sure if I wait too long, insurance like, what are you doing? This has been too long. We are not.
Is it a bad crack? Like, how big is the crack?
It was like minuscule. It's like if you pinch your fingers together, it wasn't that bad. But I'm like, it can only get worse from there. So
I'm not gonna lie, I cracked a windshield like that, and I just kept it pushing. I don't think we ever fixed it.
See, because I noticed it, I'm like. I have to look at this now. I'm like, I don't want to look at this anymore. So
no, that's fair. That's fair.
Got that replaced. What else happened? Oh, so this is kind of you going in your car and everything, and being a stunt double leads into my seven-ish days. It's because I was at a work conference. What you say?
Y'all can't see him. He crossed his arms. I was like, a Wakanda event. That's what he said.
I didn't even notice. And I said, a work conference? Yeah. The way I got into this work conference is I found out I needed to go within 3 minutes. I was actually supposed to be in Puerto Rico. Things change. I was on a deadline. Cool, whatever. Got that done. But here I am going out to this work conference, and mind you, this is the first time I've gone to the conference. Well, this is actually the first time that they hosted a conference in the past 7 years. So this is even pre-pandemic and everything. Mm-hmm. So it's been a good minute since these people and this is my first time going.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I'm telling people when they be like, "Oh, what are you here for?" I'm like, "I'm not really here for anything. This is basically a work reunion. I'm really just here to see old coworkers and everything because that's it. Like I'm not here for anything."
I remember you telling me about that too.
Yeah. And so I did tell you that I needed to, be careful where my money went because I'm like, all right, cool. I have a good chunk of change where I can make it 3 days. Tell me why when I was trying to go order some food from Whole Foods, my bank hit decline. I didn't have 37 cents left. See, here's the thing, right? I had the money. And then Sally Mae came in with the with the like just assisted, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna take $350 out your account real fast. I'm like, what?
Y'all, this story is exactly why we need people on our Patreon.
Oh
It's like
yeah,
we're living tough. Anyway,
yeah. So I'm like, Sally Mae, because I started the week with 400. I'm like, all right, cool. I can spend roughly 100, be good. Sally Mae comes in. I'm gonna take $350 out your account. I'm like, okay. Buy Whole Foods, right? It takes 18 something out, and it's like, where's the last 37 cents? I'm like, 37. I was like, what's going on with the machine? Usually when I tap my card, it goes through. I can pay with the
right.
thing. It's still asking.
Move on about your business.
Yeah, but I'm like, wait, you're asking me for more money? What is this? Is this a fee or something? I was so confused. I looked at my account, like, it said zero. I'm like, gotta move some money over just to, have enough to until I get paid and whatnot. But in this work conference, work reunion, I'm having a great time. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm having a great time. We ended up going to, let's see, the first night I ate out with my supervisor and everything, and with his old coworkers. Cool. Second night, I ate out with my old supervisor. Had a great time. Went to David Buster's with all the other coworkers and everything. Did not play.
That's a spot.
Yeah, did not play any games though. We just went. Imagine going to Dave & Buster's and only going for the food. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's wild.
Yeah, no, it was. I honestly, it saved me some money, so I'm okay with that. Played some basketball with new coworkers. I'm like, oh, cool. Let's just, mind you, I'm like the youngest one there. I'm 25. They're like 15 plus years older than me. So,
right.
But had a great time. And then went go-karting with my old supervisors, new people, like,
nice.
And had a great time.
Would do it again. People.
Oh yeah. People, people were like, wait, Joel, you're kind of fast. It's like, I told you, I'm going to put my on this gas.
Julian, you're so fast and so furious. How do you do that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. I will admit I was not as fast as I would like to be, or I was very consistent. I don't know, because I got 10th place out of like 11 people.
Dang.
But here's the thing though, right? Yeah. My time was 40 seconds, like flat something, right?
Yeah.
And the first time, like the winning time was 37 seconds. Like,
oh, so everybody was just real close.
Okay, exactly. So
he's saying he didn't really lose. He was just around a lot of winners.
Exactly. So, but again, had a great time. And then along with that, just outside of my personal life, I have had friends tell me like great things about how their life is progressing and everything, and I'm just actually happy for them. Like they're doing things in their life that's making them happy and makes me happy for them. So that's along with the 7 days. But yeah, that's about it. I will. Yeah, no, absolutely. Because even though I've been, on my boo-hoo, I'm sad, something's going on, which is still going on, things are progressing with that. But I'm like, I can shout out the happy things too that's going on without me. Yeah. So friends, if you hear this, no, I'm happy for you.
Shout out to the friends.
Mm-hmm. And then I almost forgot the last episode. I want to include the fact that Go find the movie Origin by Ava DuVernay. This is a movie that I heard of this in an interview. It's like you won't be able to see this movie in theaters all the time. You actually have to go out and find it. So this is go out and find it. And while you're doing that, also tell a friend if you like this episode, if you think this will be helpful or anything. Tell a friend, share, leave a review, comment. I guess we should at least try to start the show.
I guess. I reckon.
All right. And then so the question of the day is, what celebrity would you want to have dinner with? I think that was the question at least.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wait. Or yeah. Or who would be worth like 500,000? Oh,
yeah. So the exact question was, what celebrity would you want to spend the day with? have dinner? Yes. So you want to break it up? Which one you would have day with, spend the day with, and have dinner with? Huh? I'll let you start, and I'll go from wherever.
Okay, a celebrity I would want to spend the day with. for some reason, in the top of my mind, it was Will Smith. I think it would be very interesting to see what he would say, what he does all day. And I know people feel like he's so covered in controversy with Jada and all that other stuff. But you know what's crazy? I had to talk about this with my mom, actually, because she's of a different generation than like I am, obviously. But she was saying how just from him and Jada's situation or whatever, they keep talking about it because her generation, they don't have like open relationships. And they don't talk about things that actually happen in relationships, because a lot of people are in like secret open relationships and they just don't want to say it, especially in that generation. I'm sorry to y'all if you're feeling hurt or attacked by that. But guess what? My mama said it, so it's true. Anyways, I don't know. I just think it would be kind of cool to be like, okay, so like, you know, what motivates you? Like, what drives real? I feel like he's already talked about it before, but I really don't watch celebrity interviews either. Because I feel like, yeah, that's an interview and that's a moment in time, but people grow, people change, experiences change them. Like, he could have said something completely different right now than he would have said like a couple of months ago in the storm of it all, I guess is the right way to say it. Because I also find it very interesting because the slap, you know, which I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I did think it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was kind of I know a lot of people have strong opinions about it. And they're like, he attacked him in public at an award show and it's ghetto. I mean, yeah. It's like I can't really argue with that. Yeah. But also like, I don't know. I feel like we would have a good conversation. I know he got stuff going on, whatever, but I think we'd probably be like, hey, like, you know, what's going on in your brain? So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's for some reason he was at the top of my head. And like I haven't even seen anything Will Smith related in months, so I don't really know why that came up. I couldn't even tell you.
See, that's us sharing the same brain cell, because I actually was like,
really?
oh yeah, I need to remember. I wanted to remember this because that was part of the other part of my 7 days, right? Because I just finished his book, Will, because I was reading it for the book club with me and Josh and everything, right?
Yeah.
And we finished the book and everything, and one person said, this encapsulates Will Smith to a T. He is the most relatable person ever. That is Will. If you wanted to capture Will Smith in a sentence, that is it.
Yeah, I do want to read his book because I didn't even know. My mom told me he had a book, and that's what also was kind of like, oh, because they were like, in his book, he already talked about what had been going on between them, and so most of the stuff that they're talking about is like old news that Will himself had already been talked about.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Reading the book, I can see why his actions, what he did, and how how he got there with the slap and everything. But speaking of that, I just think two things can be true at the same time. But no, that is definitely, the book it's actually a good read. It's a good read because with Will Smith, it's like luck and success play a huge role, because it's not because you mentioned your mom's generation, our generation. Because think about it, it's Will Smith, the rapper, the French Prince as the rapper, the French Prince as the show, and then Will Smith, the movie star.
Right. And his trajectory is very interesting too.
Yeah,
like
how he got there is insane. So so that us sharing the same brain. So that's, I'm like,
and
wow.
See, like, do you not want to pick a brain of a person who's like done so many pivots and had all this stuff go on? And it's kind of like, I don't know, sometimes it's just something like when you hear it from the horse's mouth, I guess is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna preface this right now. This is gonna be a very hard topic for me just to talk about entirely, because I don't know celebrities like this. I'm in my own little world. There's like a handful of people that I like name by name. So I'll preface that for right now. But the first person that comes to my mind when I'm like, all right, spend a day with, is Lil Wayne. That probably is my inner childhood speaking to me, because Young Money, Lil Wayne, Nicki, Drake, I like all their music. Now their music now debatable for some of them, but their old stuff to this day, I'm still listening to some Lil Wayne songs. Like, wow, I never caught that before. And
It's controversial to say Lil Wayne. I also appreciate how his brain works, but he's like a Trump supporter now. And so people are like, what? And like, I don't know. It's like so many people came out as Trump supporters. And I'm like,
see,
some of y'all's friends are secretly Trump supporters at this point. I don't know. Something was in the air when that man was up there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, but continue.
With Lil Wayne, I was definitely thinking. Like, I think I knew about that somewhere in my mind. Like, since you brought it, like, oh yeah, he did. I did him talk about it. He explains it. But politics aside, I'm like, I think he'd be a cool person. And that's another thing is like, I don't do drugs like that, or allegedly do drugs like that. I don't know what he does. I'm just gonna throw that out there just in case. But just seeing the inner workings of what he does, I think would be really cool to do. Like, I know if it wasn't Lil Wayne, I thought of another one too.
Okay.
If it's not because I'm like, Lil Wayne kind of skateboards, and I'm like, I don't skateboard, but I'm like, if he wants to teach me, and T-Pain would be another one.
Honestly, yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm like, I don't care. Like, I know he plays games. I know he has a Twitch channel somewhere out there. So I'm like, I think he would be kind of cool to, like, those are my top two.
Out with. Yeah.
For the day, I think I can get the most out of it.
You'd have a really cool day. I really believe that.
Yeah.
I think we would be remiss to not name women. So I'm gonna try. I'm just saying, there's a lot of men, there's a lot of male energy.
That's true. But this is why there's an open discussion. This is just what we said before. If you hear this, you can leave us a comment, leave us a review of who you want. That's why I say ask yourself, ask others, keep asking questions. This isn't the end, but just had to throw that in there.
So random. Okay.
But so who would be a woman that you would want to spend the day with?
My first thought, I'm like, my brain is just going everywhere right now. So my first thought was Michelle Obama, which I can't really speak to that. I have no idea why. Also, is Michelle Obama really a celebrity? Or because you're a first lady, I feel like that's different.
I think Michelle can get celebrity status because she is well known and famous. So because I know here in America, at least, we kind of glorify famous people to make them a celebrity. Let's say Mr. Beast. Like he's not like acting or doing a sport and everything, but me just saying that name, of them. So I think that counts for celebrity status.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because I was just trying to I don't know, because in my mind it's weird to call politicians celebrities because it feels almost gross. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be a politician and a celebrity in my mind. But
true. But to edge that Michelle Obama is, if my record serves me correctly, I could easily be wrong. She wasn't the one in politics; it was her husband. So she was playing, but no, she was the first lady and everything. But she does other things. Like I know they have a podcast. I think she also wrote a book too. So you could go at it at a different angle than just political side of things.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, she did do that program though, because I remember when we were in school and the cinnamon buns were gone for breakfast. She was trying to save us all from obesity and whatnot. So, and I was just sick to my stomach because I was like, where are the cinnamon buns? This is my only happy moment in high school. And you just took it away from me. And that's kind of crazy about you. But digressing from that, if I had a second pick, the other person I was thinking about was Monique. Because
who's Monique?
Monique wait, what?
I like I said, I'm in my own little world.
What?
Monique, I,
that
you're going to learn a lot about what I do
from
and
the
don't know.
Parkers, like
The
the
who?
TV show The Parkers.
Parkers.
She's funny, Jillian. That's wild. I'm like, she's been in things. Like
I need to know
she
character.
was
If
in
you can,
Precious.
Precious.
She was the mother.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Golly, no, I'm sorry. The street's gonna be mad at you for this one.
Oh no!
Sorry. The streets are going to be upset with you for this one, and I can't even hold you. They might listen. I'm about to go, hold on. We about to go through her discuss. Okay, Precious, the Parkers, Almost Christmas, and then she does stand up. Oh yeah, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, where I think she was playing the sister.
No,
Nothing.
No, haven't seen. If you give me character names, and well, I haven't seen any of the things that you just named, but usually usually it's if you give me the character name or where they came from, like, oh, I can put a picture image to the face, but
gosh. Okay, you know what? I'll send you a picture of her afterward because I'm like, I don't even know how I'm doing.
Again, character oriented. Like, there's
It's
only
okay.
a couple celebrities I can tell you all by names. Oh yeah, that's his actual name.
That's just so funny to me that someone knows less about celebrities than me because I also don't know a lot of celebrities, but like I know who Monique is. Like I'm like, what's happening right now? So, but it's okay. It's just we just doing different content or whatever was going on.
Yeah,
So, but
see that's why I had to preface. This is why I had to preface for me.
Gosh. But I brought her up because she recently was on Shannon Sharp's podcast, and I feel like every time she talks, it's just I don't know, something about her soothes me. Her voice and stuff, her humor is just off the chain. I just think she's so funny. So I would just like just talk with her. I don't know, be in her presence. I think it would be nice.
You put me on the spot, kind of. I'm trying to think which woman celebrity would want to be with for just the day, just because I think it would be cool. Scarlett Johansson. That's the first one that you made a face like how dare you?
I was trying not to make a face, but I'm like Scarlett Johansson. All right. Listen, that's your pick. I'm cool.
Like I said, my pool of celebrities are very limited. There's
I'm sorry. Okay, please.
No, because so with that being said, I did say that was my first pick. That was slightly only because there's two that I want to save for later if it comes up. But
okay, like not even Anne Hathaway. I'm like Anne Hathaway's right there.
Anne Hathaway. See now I have to.
You don't even know who that is, do you?
I know the name, but
played Catwoman once. I can't remember which Batman movie it was. Ooh. Princess Diaries as Mia, like literally the main character. She's been in a couple things. You've definitely seen Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, I know I have. The reason why it was Scarlett Johansson for me is because I like Marvel movies, and that's how that kind of
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. Like that's exactly what I was thinking when he said that. I was like, it's because he watches Marvel.
It's definitely because I watch Marvel. And me personally, I feel like Marvel has done Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson wrong in every instance of her career as Black Widow. Yeah, so well, I feel just off the top of my head.
Great though. Outfit is great.
I think she looks great. I think again, I don't know what Scarlett Johansson does outside of her regular, but I just feel like off of being put on the spot, it would be good to know what you do on a regular day.
Well, all right, that's fair.
Yeah. But I guess that goes into the second question: is which celebrity would you want to have dinner with?
Like just dinner,
just like. Kind of like you, I know you mentioned this before, the Jay-Z conversation. Would you rather have $1 million or dinner with Jay-Z?
If it was like literally just a dinner, okay, because I remember us having this conversation before, and it was so funny because I said like Bernie Madoff because I'm like, you want to pick the brain of somebody who you don't want to hang around very long, but that knows how to make some money. Like I'm not hanging out with him for the day. Like, what do you do? I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't want to know. Like, I really don't want to know at all. But I'm also thinking, I had another person in my head, and I'm like lost it. I can't remember who I was gonna say else. But who are you gonna say?
So there was two, Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas for just the dinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And those are also the people that I had in my mind. I was like, oh, I can spend a day with you.
Oh, okay. I see. You had it saved. You had it saved up. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay.
I'm like,
because I was like, what? Oh my gosh, I forgot. I would love to hang out with Gabrielle Union for a day.
That's another one that I know. Wait, is it Gabrielle Union?
You should know Gabrielle Union.
I have the face. It's just I get Gabrielle Union and someone else mixed up all the time. But
I feel like I probably know who you're getting her mixed up with, but yeah, no. I love her.
Gabrielle Union was the one who was in Scandal, right? Who's married to...
You're talking about Kerry Washington.
See, and that's who I get mixed up with every time. Every time.
Oh God, that is funny.
Every single time.
No, she was in Being Mary Jane. She was in... Damn, that's like the biggest one I can think of on top of my head. She was in most recently that Netflix movie, The Perfect Find. That's what I'm thinking about right now because I literally just watched that movie maybe last week or earlier this week. Something like that. But yeah, she's been in like a lot of things that I have watched and I love her so much. It's embarrassing. So I'm like, I can't just have dinner with her. I have to see her whole day.
See, I'm not like that. I'm not a fan of I'm not like a super fan of everyone's like, oh, your presence is so overwhelming. I can't be in your same room or anything. I'm not like that. I would like to believe that if I met a celebrity, chances are I would actually just say, hey, what's up? Because I didn't know you were a celebrity, or I'm like, oh, I took a picture with I don't know, Post Malone or something, like, and just, hey, I met him. Like, you met this guy? It's like, yeah, he just a normal person at the end of the day. But
I honestly think people don't care about most celebrities. I think they really care about, like, you only have like one or two that you're really kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, I would really want to hang out with them. But like, literally for me, it's just Gabrielle Union. Like, I honestly, anybody else, I'd probably just be pretty chill. I'd be kind of starstruck if I met Beyonce, but at that point, it's Beyonce. Like, that's kind of a gimme. Like, she's the celebrity. Like, even other celebrities are like panicked when they meet her because it's Beyonce. So.
It's Beyonce. You can fight me for this one if I say it. Beyonce, Taylor Swift. I feel like they are on the same level for different crowds. I'm gonna say it like that. You can fight me on that.
Dedicated fan bases. I could give you that one.
Okay, yeah.
But it's the comparison of them is just interesting because
I already know I'm putting myself in fire. I'm like,
you're putting yourself in a firing range for real. Like,
I know. I'm not trying to compare them. It's just what.
Like,
it's just what I see. This is what it is. But no, definitely is it fan service? Like how dedicated their fans are? Is that a
fanatics? Are you saying like they're deep in it? Like I'm not like that with anybody. Being like deep fan base stuff, I feel like is not me, but enjoying somebody enough when I catch them, like, because what really gets me interested in celebrities is when I follow their Instagram, see how they operate on a day-to-day, and then like Pedro Pascal, I'd probably only have dinner with him because I'm also obsessed with him too a little bit.
I know this one. I know who that one is. My friend's
The Mandalorian. I knew you were gonna know him. So
Mandalorian. Oh no, it's another Marvel thing. He was in Moon Knight. Right?
He was in what?
Moon Knight. Wait.
Moonlight?
Moon Knight, the Marvel.
Oh, yeah, he was in Moon Knight.
Yeah.
He was
in Moon Knight. And then he also voiced Spider-Man. O'Hara in
Spider-Man. You're talking about Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah. He's also going to be in the Fantastic Four. So I'm really excited for him.
But the reason why I know, what's the name you just said? Paris?
Pedro
Pedro. Yeah, it's because
Pascal.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say too much.
But it's because my friends were talking. It's because my friends were mentioning it. So I'm like, see, I do be paying attention to what you guys say. So if you ever think I'm not, I am.
Just getting really silly in here.
It's what the episode's called. So well, I'm Mr. Nobody. Anything can happen.
Not Mr. Nobody, but Mr. Somebody.
We're having dinner with somebody's that
Wait,
is.
that's
And then off of this, I wanted to also ask. There were two other questions, but
okay.
you kind of touched on it. Is
Oh, nice.
what celebrity do you think would benefit you the most out of like you're only here just to pick their brain, just to like get money, be successful, anything that you just for like, hey, I want you to tell me how to benefit me.
I really do think Bernie Madoff high on the list. Not really a celebrity though. That's the crazy part. Who else? I'm thinking of people who have became really successful. You know what? And people I gotta hear me out, but I'm gonna say Kim Kardashian.
You know, you are not wrong.
Because I'm like, she keeps herself so relevant. Or technically Kris Jenner, I guess. Maybe like both, like I'd half and half it. Like I'd do half with one and half with the other one. But it's just like this wild empire of like business and success and stuff. It's just like, what?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Because for someone who doesn't keep up with the Kardashians, the fact that I kind of know three of their names, isn't like Kim is a great marketer. Like she knows what she's doing. Like it's been what 20 plus years, and she's still her family is still relevant from what she's been doing. So that is an accomplishment. So
yeah, people love to hate them. I do think they probably jumped off the Black community a bit, but I mean, she's at the end of the day, something worked. I don't like. I'm like, could I tell you what that is? That something is? No, but it worked.
They did it. They lightning in a bottle times 10 for them.
Right. And like the people riding them tailcoats. And honestly, I feel like they're one of the few people who really opened it up for anybody to become an influencer, because we're all who the heck is this? And why do we care? And it's like now, instead of being like, who the heck is this and why do we care, and ignoring them, we're like, who the heck is this and why do I care? But I'm still gonna watch them. So
they definitely have their haters, and
I'm one of them a little bit.
Look, but if a hater's going to watch your thing just to hate on it, you're still doing something right.
You still get attention. I'll say that much.
All right, that's true. And then for me, the top two off the top of my head is LeBron James, and I actually put three just to pick the brains of LeBron James, Shaq, Snoop. Those three people are everywhere.
Honestly, Snoop Dogg is a good one. He has a cookbook. He's a rapper. He'd be like, I mean, he just be everywhere. Like it's kind of crazy. Like the kind of stuff he's also like changed his song like branding a lot. He did gospel. He did reggae. He's a man of mystery for me a little bit. So I like that.
Yeah, no, just to pick their brain, because Shaq is also. I guarantee you, out of 100 commercials, Shaq will be in 3 of them.
Right.
At least guaranteed.
Right. And he owns Papa John's now, I think. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah. And it's like he went right in there. You know, good old Papa John came out as racist, and Shaq came in and he was like, I have money. I'm black.
This is mine now.
The people love this place. You need good people to be a part of it. Me. It's me. Yeah. The answer is me.
It was Shaq. And then what was it like Allstate or something? Or the General? What commercial was he in?
Yeah, I think one of them. I can't remember, honestly.
Exactly. But see, the fact that you just know is like, oh yeah, he was in a commercial with the General something.
I know. And it's so funny because I don't know anything. Like, y'all, I'm so beyond sports in my mind. Like, I used to be really into football. because my dad is into football. But anything like outside that, like basketball eludes the hell out of me a little.
And then LeBron, just because he's put in the work from on the court and off the court. I know he's made a school. I think their first graduates were either this year or last year, or they are coming up. So the fact that he has that mindset is I would want to pick his brain.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if we have any more time, but I have another. Well, I actually came prepared today. I'm like, just in case we need, backup questions.
Man.
Oh yeah, I definitely. I've learned from previous episodes. I have a couple backups just in case. But what celebrity would you want to be part of your family? Because
in my family,
I know mine is Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg. I think she'd just be funny. I think she would go with my dynamic of me.
You know what's funny though? I actually am related to 2 celebrities.
Are you really?
Yeah, I just recently found this out like maybe 2 years ago because my grandma's side, we didn't know a lot about her. My dad, my dad's mother. But apparently I'm related to the guy who played Luke Cage and Viola Davis. So I guess I'll pick those because honestly, they're not bad people to be associated with. I like that. So
look, go to the cookout. Look, I have Luke Cage on my side. Don't touch me. Just
it's so. I don't even think he likes that role like that. He was like, I need to move on from it because I remember someone telling me that. Like he said that in an interview, and I was like, ooh, okay, maybe I should bring that up if I see him at the reunion. We got a reunion this summer, and I might see him, I might not. I don't know. So we'll see. Also, he went to like my high school or something. Like, wow, people are just people out here. And then some of these people just end up being in front of a whole bunch of other people and they end up celebrities. But they had a mama and a daddy and a high school to go to, so.
Messages of the day, everyone's just regular people, except Beyonce.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no,
except
I think
Beyonce. And Michael Jackson, R.I.P.
I can give that to you.
Yeah.
But I feel like Whoopi would just be a really interesting person, just like Whoopi just being
fun
like,
auntie.
Fun aunt, fun grandma, whatever. Just like, oh yeah, I'm just here. I think she would
vibing.
Yeah.
I feel that. I really do. Honestly, that was a pretty good pick. That was a good pick. I respect that pick.
Yeah, I did not. For some reason, Whoopi just came into my mind earlier while we were talking. Like, I did not have an answer to this question whatsoever. But I'm like, I feel like Whoopi would be really fun. And I think if I know correctly, I may be able to talk politics with her. Not like to a high degree because I don't know politics whatsoever. Like I said, I live in my own little bubble. But I think it would just be fun just to that and Kevin Hart.
Do you want to be related to Kevin Hart?
So much. I feel like he will also just to like, I know comedians really don't like the fact it's like, oh, I'm a comedian, be funny now. But I just feel like
he would be funny
at some point. Yeah. at some point.
I'm not gonna force it to you, but I am banking on the fact that you'll probably be funny at some point. It's like, just waiting in the wings.
That, or he would make a joke about something that I did. And I'm like, haha, that's me. Ha, I made it.
I made it through this joke. What kind of joke? What if the joke making sound bad? Like, you don't even know.
Well, look, we know that his son was in the oven or something, or you gotta learn today. Like, we know, like, whether whatever your opinion is of Kevin Hart and his joke telling, of the joke. So
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite joke of his is when he was talking about how he got a whole bunch of like guns hidden in the house. He was like, "Oh, you want to rob me while I'm on the toilet?"
Damn.
That one always cracks me up because I'm just like, these are crazy scenarios. Like, this sounds like some stuff that I probably would have been like if I was more of like I'm not a gun person like that, but. If I were to be, I feel like I would be to that level where I'd be like, what did they get me while I'm on the toilet? This is why I'm like, some people who be overthinking a little too jumpy, like maybe rethink what you're doing here. Maybe just get a security system that's worthwhile and a gated community. Like,
Look, I'm on the same mindset though, because I'm like, the AI is on the rise and everything, and people are like scamming old folks and everything. It's like, I should tell my mom, was like, hey, we need a passcode. So if you just like ask me what the code is right now, or just hang up. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Yeah, because there's like phone scams now
mhm,
where they were saying like people can sound like your relatives or something
yeah,
and then be like,
mhm,
oh, I'm in trouble, blah blah, this, that, and the third is happening. And then you have to kind
exactly.
of hang up and then actually call their number back and they'll probably be like, I ain't say nothing to you. I have not been a victim of that, but I've seen enough stuff about it that I kind of had to believe at this point that it's really happening.
Oh yeah,
Listeners, if any of y'all have ever been like a victim of that, I would like to know. I'd be interested. Like, what did they say? Like, what are they telling you?
yeah. Because I know one trick is they try not to have you like end the phone call whatsoever.
Yeah,
And it's more. I think it's more targeted to like older people and everything.
yeah, because old people can't. Not that they can't, but
Yeah.
technology is a learning curve. So,
Mhm.
which is fair. Technology is a learning curve for me too. I like recently I was doing something at work and I was asking them. I was like, hey, does anybody know how to do this? And we was all just like, no, absolutely not. I don't know how to do it. You don't know how to do it. We're going to work around it. Do you need this? I'm like, I would have needed it if it worked, but now that it don't, I really don't, I'm not using that. So we're in the mix of that too. Too much technology, not enough space. So
Where's the banner? Thank you. Thank you. Where's the banner? The future is coming. And did I have another
story of my
question?
life.
Because I think I had one more.
All right, I'm down.
Oh no, I think that's it. That is
Wow.
that's all my questions for right now. That's all my
Oh my
questions.
goodness.
So
We made it.
we made it. So Tyler, it's time. Silly Saturday. And it's also
Silly
time
Saturday.
to do the thing. The thing,
Woo.
yes.
All right, we got it. We're at it. It's the
Mm,
thing, people.
it's the thing.
What you really listen to this whole podcast for.
Absolutely.
We love to bring things to y'all that just touch our little heart. And, also sub the thing that was happening with me for my last 7 days. I've been thinking about how to show myself more love, how to show people in my life more love, spreading love, what that looks like, what that means.
Mhm.
And so this, I have a quote and it connects to that. So I was really feeling it when I saw it.
All right.
And it says, your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
And it's by Jalaluddin Rumi. I'm so sorry. If anybody knows how to say this person's name, I don't. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Listen, let's just put his name in the notes.
Okay. Okay.
And we will let people tell me how wrong I was. Send in a voice note or something. Like, or what's the thing? Like, when dictionary.com be having like the how you spell it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I'm like, someone could do
phonics.
that for me. Yeah, I was not hooked on phonics.
Not phonics. I don't know. I'm using words that I don't know.
The thoughts be gone sometimes. This podcast
Mhm.
is long, y'all. This podcast is long, but you enjoy it, and that's why you're here at the end. And if you enjoy it this much, why not support us? Segue.
Yeah, so with that segue, for those on YouTube, you can find us anywhere where you podcast. The link will be in the description. You can support us at Patreon. I've been saying it wrong this whole entire time. It's not. It is not enough questions pod on Patreon. Again, there's the socials, NEQ pod, both Twitter, Instagram, and then not enough questions podcast at Gmail. So there are ways to get to us. We do check the emails, Twitters, and everything all the time. So definitely reach out. Again, if you like this episode, tell a friend, leave us a review. It would help us out greatly. And then I guess with all that said, the outro. I said it before. I'll say it again. Happy Silly Saturday. I mean, don't forget to ask yourself, ask others, and never stop asking questions. See you.
First silly Saturday done.
Wow, you're still here. Well, if you enjoyed the episode, there are a few different ways to support our podcast. Following us on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, or becoming a supporter of our Patreon for $2 or $5 a month, where you'll have access to never before released visual episodes, funny bloopers, polls, or you can pose a question. The links can be found in the description wherever you listen. The simplest way to support us is by leaving a review about how great or bad we are, or telling a friend about our show. Anyways, thanks for listening.